Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And today's video is going to be about toxic diet culture and the harmful effects it can have in today's society. I hope you enjoy the video and learn something new. And if you don't, then bad for you. No, just joking. But like refresh what you know, I guess. So let's get started. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so first I would like to start by explaining what is diet culture. Um, a lot of researchers have described diet culture as this moral hierarchy of bodies that are fueled by health myths. This is in part perpetuated by widespread discussion of dieting in social media, especially in online forums, social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and such, and popular books. Dieting for weight loss has become a common culture practice, which is reinforced through norms surrounding food and body ideals. This also goes beyond a specific diet and extends to the way that food, exercise, bodies, and health are culturally viewed, discussed, and valued. It has a variety of negative physical, mental, and social health effects, and it encourages dieting behaviors which are associated with long-term health consequences like loss of muscle from repeated weight loss attempts, weakened bones, high blood pressure, and chronic inflammation. Dieting also increases the risk of poor body image, and it is a strong contributor to eating disorders. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some factors that surround diet culture. Diet culture can actually encourage a lot of dieting behaviors, hence the name, but there are only specific diets. This talks about how people perceive diet culture, and these are linked to myths that talk about what it means to be healthy and say that thinness equates to health, with it, which is actually a blatant lie. And let me explain why quickly. Okay, so you see someone I don't know, a TikTok video, and you see that like they're super thin, they have like model body, and you're like, oh my god, they must be so healthy, they must have this super healthy lifestyle. But like we never know that, because if you're thin, that doesn't mean like you have a healthy lifestyle. I know a lot of people who are thin and eat junk food 24/7, and I don't know. Yeah, like thinness can also be associated into your genetics. It can be associated to a lot of things. Maybe you make a lot of exercise, you're probably thin, you know. And this leads to the tendency to categorize foods as good and bad. This isn't the same as categorizing foods as unhealthy and healthy, because like eating a lot of junk food is actually unhealthy, like it isn't good for you. But you know, same goes to anything. Like if you use something a lot, like if you eat a lot of something, it isn't gonna be healthy of you, like for you, sorry. Okay, diet culture also demonizes larger bodies and assumes that having a higher weight body is a result of poor eating choices and lack of exercise. No, actually not. Like you can have a higher weight body and actually eat healthy. Like depends on your lifestyle, your genetics, everything actually. Human bodies do not work that way. Like, sure, maybe some diets can actually help you, but you shouldn't do diets only to lose weight. You should do them because you want to follow a specific lifestyle, because you want to, not because you want to be thinner. That doesn't make sense. And this has structural inequalities that lead people to believe that they must fit a certain body type in order to be attractive to others. Like, for example, women feel like they have to have this hourglass body, with curves that also have to be thin with a small waist to be attractive to men. And this applies to everyone. Like people of all genders have and often experience pressure to conform to specific body ideas to be attractive. And this isn't okay. Like everyone is beautiful in their own way. And diet culture promotes restriction, obsession around food, counting calories, obsession for exercise. It avoids and it stigmatizes fatness, as I said before. And, you know, it can cause anxiety about the social, physical, and romantic consequences of failing to perform these behaviors, of failing to fit into these crazy standards because no human looks the same, and that would be weird actually. But like this can cause issues with body image, like this can decrease your self-love, the way you view yourself, and it can actually cause eating disorders. Um, it fosters body insecurity and it can lead to an eating disorder, as I said before. Now, talking about this, the harmful effects of diet culture. Okay, so if we talk about a diet, like a gluten-free diet for someone with celiac disease, this can help you manage your personal health. This is perfect. Great for you. You're taking care of yourself. Self-care is like, love that. But dieting with the goal of intentional weight loss has been shown by decades of research that are both ineffective and harmful. Numerous studies have shown that dieting behavior is associated with weight cycling, which is basically when people lose weight only to regain it thereafter. Like this is called Jojo dieting, and it has been found to lead to negative health outcomes such as higher insulin and blood sugar levels, as well as increases in cholesterol and blood pressure. Like, if you want to diet to improve your health, but are actually using this as an excuse to lose weight, you may end up losing your health. Like, you will decrease your health, this will be not good for your body, and you probably have a lot of problems. These behaviors often happen in response to the pressures of society and diet culture. For example, women who internalize diet culture's thin ideal show more body-related anxiety when viewing pictures of thin models when compared to models who are not as thin. And one study from the UK found 46% of girls and 27% of boys in teen and preteen age groups made attempts to look like people they had seen in the media. So we know that this mainly affects women, and because the 46% of women are affected, and it's really sad to see that there are teens and preteens, like people of my age, who are just trying to who lose their health just because they want to look like someone else. But remember that not all you see in the media is true. Pictures are photoshopped, videos are edited, everything is done to filters are applied, and everything is done to look the best on social media. This means that people, including children, by receiving diet culture's message that thinner bodies are more valuable, and they attempt these dangerous and ineffective behaviors in response to this. Diet culture messaging has been found to increase the risk of eating disorders, depression, anxiety. And in teenage girls, the body satisfaction that rises from diet culture's norms has been linked to the use of eating disorder behaviors to attempt to manipulate weight. Now, the thing is that this will continue being just like it has been forever for the simple reason that we never accept how we look. The reason that we don't have as much self-esteem as we used to. Like, this is not the only reason. Another reasons are like, you know, people say that, oh, I want to look like this person. You cannot, if you don't manage to look exactly like that person, you get a lot of body anxiety. You start to like not love yourself in the way that you should. And you know, it's not okay. Like Healthiness is not the same as being thin. You can be thin but also have a crippling health. You can be like you can have a large body, you can be fat, and you can have actually the best health in this universe. Like you can be both, like you can do both. And it's like, we shouldn't worship thinness. And now it is everywhere. Like we have to learn how to fight it. This like this is dangerous because it harms people of all sizes, genders, and ages. It creates a belief that it is okay to risk the life of a fat person in order to make them a thin person. It wants fat people to be thin. It wants us to look the same, to fit into the standard boxes. And how boring the world would be if that's how it was? Like, we're glorifying the losing weight at all costs. Like, in, instead of wanting to, be healthy, no. You have to be thin because otherwise you won't be loved. And it confuses sight and health. We're not affected by our weight alone. And focusing on weight loss and body size often leads people to turn into unhealthy eating habits in a desperate attempt to fit in. And you know, there was this dietitian called Emily Toshek that describes some of the specific ways that diet culture exists in everyday life. It shows up as, and quote unquote, diet culture shows as a complimenting someone's weight loss, telling someone they don't look fat. And this implies that being fat is bad thing. And this normalizes disordered behaviors just for the sake of being thin. Okay, now I want to talk about some ways that we can fight toxic diet culture. First, we should not compliment people on their weight loss. Like, especially in front of people that we know that are being affected by it. We cannot, like, it's not okay to say, oh, you don't look fat. Because saying that implies that being fat is a bad thing. So maybe we can change that for, oh, no, you look good, like, your body looks good. That's better than saying, oh, no, you don't look fat. Because, that is quite insulting and quite nonsensical. But yeah. Okay, something else. Do not download diet apps. Okay, so there are many diet apps nowadays. For example, Noom, who say that they're not a diet app, but they literally are a diet app. They categorize food in this top line, say that green foods are these super healthy things, yellow foods are these things that we should not eat a lot, and then there are the red foods who, if you eat, you might have to like stop eating a lot of the things you like for like a week or something to, you know, reward yourself, like punish yourself for eating those. And diet apps can actually cause a lot of eating disorders. They can lead to low self-esteem. And you know, I made do a video on this, by the way, especially Noom, because Noom is incredibly problematic. And try to avoid looking at like interacting with videos that promote diet culture, and maybe start practicing intuitive eating. Uh, I would like to explain this, but I'm not an expert in that. I just kind of researched, but I recommend you to look at this channel. I'm gonna also leave it on the link, like on the box below. And she's like this nutritionist who explains what is intuitive eating, how to use it, how to fight toxic diet culture. I really love her videos there. She's amazing. I love her. And basically, love yourself as much as you can do, and don't fall for these standardized boxes that society tries to fit us in. because the people who promote toxic diet culture are the same kind of people who promote misogynism, who promote going back to the 1950s. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Like it, subscribe, comment. If you don't comment, I'm gonna have a heart attack. This is especially to the people that I know watching this video because that's the only people who are subscribed to this channel apparently. For now, uh, if you see the like, if you're subscribed to my channel and you see that I have a video, like it and comment. Comment. I want this to go like to YouTube's page. I want to visit these videos. I want to visit the channel. I want this to reach more people, you know? Like, please do all you can to interact this video because, I feel like it's very important for people to know this. And well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day. Bye. I feel like it's very important for people to know this. And well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day. Bye.